You lost halfway into the second round that time.
Let's get these motion controls going.
We should play a versus.
Motion control versus?
Yes, we should play a motion control versus.
Maybe. I only have one balance board though.
Well, I have one. I have two, but I'm pretty sure they're both dead. But you don't have to use the balance board.
You don't have to.
But why wouldn't you?
You're gonna do motion controls, you may as well, right?
Go all the way, right? I think the motion controls get a bad rap. Honestly.
I don't doubt that. That's kind of the thing with motion controls, is that they get a bad rap. Like, there's a lot of games that use them well. There aren't a lot of games that use them crappy too.
Well, yeah, there's far more games that use them.
It just really depends.
It's more a fault of the developer than it is the hardware.
Yeah, it's not the fault of motion controls themselves.
Yeah.
They can be done well.
However, that does not mean that motion controls are good for every game.
That's true.
You still, there's a reason most of them are mini games. It's because, the actual ergonomics of having to hold something up don't work that well. People tire their arms out really fast.
Yeah, exactly. That's really the complaint I have with motion controls from a personal level. Because usually I'm fine with them if they work at all.
That's why we didn't have touchscreen everything back in the 80s. Because we had the technology for it back then. We could make everything a touchscreen.
Yeah, but they were bad touchscreens anyway.
Well, I mean...
Oh, that's right. He punches when he gets up.
I'm pretty sure the Wii U is using the exact same touchscreen technology that they were back then.
It's a little bit better. It still has that, a layer of gas between between soft screen and solid screen.
Yeah, it's not a capacitive touchscreen. It's the other one. Yeah. But I mean, we still could have done it, and I think only a few ATMs and some other stuff actually made use of it, and even then they just resorted to the buttons next to the screen.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I used ATMs like that.
I miss those that actually clicked. There was a phone a few years ago, which was probably more 8 years ago, that had a touchscreen that would click like a button when you hit it, and it wasn't a two-touch or all the rest of that. You could still only hit one thing, but there was this tactile feel to it whenever you hit it. A friend of mine had it. I don't remember who it was.
Wasn't me.
But I kind of like that. Being able to feel feedback is really nice. That's really my biggest problem with trying to do it.
Is haptic feedback not good enough for you?
No. Not in all cases. Sometimes it's just fine. When it's confirming that I actually did some input, that's okay. But when it comes to
when it comes to gaming though, and I need a little bit more feedback on my input than something like that, and it needs to be different too. The what you get on the D-pad and on the 1 and 2 buttons here, they're different between the two. They feel different because the buttons themselves are different. Oh man, I made it to round 3.
You did. Hey, he's got a black eye. He's pretty beat up too.
I did hit him.
He's a very triangular person.
Again, he's Spanish.
They are all shaped like triangles. Oh! Right off the bat into the third. Oh!
Oh, man.
This is your last chance. That was going to be a straight up knockout. Oh! Oh! Knocked off his toupee. He's pissed. This is the second phase I was talking about earlier. Oh, and he can sidestep you. And he changes that attack a bit.
Good, it's actually better this way.
Oh man. Come on. You're doing really... Oh! You were doing really well, and then...
And then you said I was doing really well, and I wasn't, but now it's over. Now everything's ruined. Now he's balder. But not like bald,
Balder.
bald.
He's not bald, bald. If at first you don't succeed, keep trying.
Yep, that's been a thing that's happened so far.
Yeah, we've had like, what, 8 episodes and 1.5 fighters?
Yeah.
You're not gonna cut out some of them just because you lost, are you?
No,
Okay.
maybe. We'll see.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna beat him this time, though. It's fine.
You beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look at that. Oh, crap.
That's part of why I can, but for the phone, and that's also part of why I can understand the whole like NVIDIA controller attachment thing, because it definitely does add. It would add something. I don't know if it's worth that much money. I don't know if it's worth owning at all, just because most games don't think about that. But I mean, just so many of them with like an on-screen joystick.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't like that.
I mean, it's a solution, and it's one of the better solutions you can get, considering the input you have access to. Especially now that phones don't actually have D-pads on them anymore.
At least I got that move, kind of.
It just comes down to that same thing, is like, you make use of the inputs you have available
Yeah.
to try to make it as interesting as possible, or at least as functional as possible. And
I'm just skipping his talking now. I don't even...
that's fine. And there's a lot more. There are a lot more good mobile.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good freeze frame.
The freeze frame just. Yeah, there are a lot more good mobile games now than there were 5 years ago.
Oh, for sure.
That's for dang sure.
But that's the thing, like,
It should be that way.
once people are actually like accustomed to the input that a device requires, that's when you can really start doing games for it.
Yeah, once you've established all of the standards,
Yeah.
like, oh man, that's part of why we're messing up so much on time splitters. Is because the controls are still like 90s FPS controls, and we're used to
Yeah,
like
modern.
2010 modern. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like as soon as people get used to it, like virtual reality right now, it's jarring, and we're not going to be getting like the games that we're used to right now on that type of platform
Because
yet.
they won't work.
Yeah,
They won't work.
yeah.
You have to. You have to.
You need to
adjust it
develop
work.
for the system.
Yeah, it either needs to be like its own unique game that makes use of that particular interface.
Yep.
I'm honestly kind of more excited for doing something like augmented reality
Yeah.
and just having
I'm really into the idea of the HoloLens.
an AR television. I don't need to buy a TV anymore because I just wear this and I have a TV wherever I need.
Yeah, that's. Oh!
That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, I like the idea of like overlaying things on my real world.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's part of why Google Glass was kind of cool.
Yeah, but it was also like less of a full overlay of the real world.
That's true. It was just a tiny little interface.
Yeah.
But you mix the two, and holy crap.
Yeah, but it's like you have. It's more of like the most you could do would be like a heads-up display rather than like a full-on replacement for your real world.
That's true. Which I'm okay with that. Oh wow.
Did this again? Yeah.
Yeah. But you also have far more. You have far more life to go with. Nice. But yeah, it's
Crap.
it's kind of interesting because like video games have all these different platforms and everything they go on, and like movies are like they're movies.
Yeah.
You can watch them on a TV or on a little screen or in a theater.
Yeah.
And it's mostly the same thing. The only real difference is the quality of the audio you're getting out of it, and how much like
how immersive
it is the big difference.
But it's not a different experience altogether.
Right. Like IMAX or 3D try to do that, but not really. And then like books, you have audiobooks, books, and then like ebooks. And they're all largely the same experience. Like the audiobook can add something. But yeah, like video games are the only media that have that type of variety in their presentation, I think.
Well, video games, the experience is the interactiveness with it rather than the visual.
Right.
Crap.
Man, you're getting better though. You really are.
Close.
I think we just need to just not talk about boxing, and you do better.
Yeah, just talk about random other things instead.
So maybe I was wrong. Maybe we will have to talk about just random stuff. Just the way of the road. Hey, that's actually the most positive loss message you've gotten so far.
Just the way
of the road.